Hello everyone, this is Alex Tremble from GPS Leadership Solutions. And today I wanted to share with you a quote that I promise will change your life. And I'm going to challenge you to say, I'm going to say right now, if you can't do what I'm going to tell you this quote is going to tell you got to do, you don't have a chance of reaching your goals. I'm just going to put that out there. But before we get started, I wanted to say thank you to everyone. Thank you for all the text messages, for all the calls, for all the Facebook posts, for the surprise Zoom meetings for my birthday yesterday. I am now 35 years young. As one person put it yesterday, I'm now 5 years from 30. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, especially in a time when I know so many people are zoomed out and social media's out. And you all made the time to at least acknowledge and reach out to me. I appreciate you. You're all beautiful people, and thank you so much. So this quote I want to share with you is something that I share in one of the trainings I do on mentoring. And what the quote is I give up something of less value every day so that I can gain something of greater value. Now, what does that mean? What does it mean to you, actually? See, the reality is that I only have 24 hours in a day. You only have 24 hours in a day. That guy sitting next to you right now, that lady sitting next to you, only 24 hours in a day. Jeff Bezos only has 24 hours in a day. That's it. And you know what? Though we like to talk about how motivated we are, I'm going to give it 120%. I'm going to give it 150%. Yeah, no, that's not a real thing, right? You can't give more than 100%. All you can give is 100%. See, there's a limit on how much time we have. There's a limit on how much energy we have. There's a limit to how much emotion we can pour into anything. These things are finite. There is only so much. So what does that mean? Well, if there's only so much, that means that at some point you're tapped out. At some point you have to choose what's more important. See, I'll be real with you. Yes, some people have been asking me recently, like, why haven't I been posting as many videos as I normally do? And there's a reason for it. I'm not being lazy. I'm not sitting down. Well, I'm sitting down right now anyways, but I've been busy. I just started a new show where I'm interviewing senior leaders from all across the country. I actually just finished interviewing the undersecretary, the number 2 person, her agency, but she reports 2 levels under the governor of California, undersecretary for the Environmental Protection Agency for California. A wonderful woman who you're going to learn so much from when I post her interview. When I published my show in FY21, or actually, sorry, in 21. I just interviewed the first woman and African American woman to serve as the adjutant general for the Maryland National Guard. I mean, this woman, again, is a beast. She oversaw all of the military for Maryland's National Guard. Again, traveled the world, collaborating with other government leaders. She reported directly to the governor. Like, I'm doing some pretty cool stuff. In addition to just putting out new courses that you can find on alextremble.com on networking and goal setting. But in order to do those things and do them effectively, I had to pull back on something else because really, I only have so much time. I only have so much effort to give. So my question for you is, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up for that is of less value to you to gain something of more value? See, this is a question not just for attaining your personal goals. This is a question for leadership. See, as you rise through leadership, you will be given opportunities, and you will find opportunities to help push your programs forward, to push your initiatives forward, to push your office forward. But you only have so much resources. You only have so much money. You only have so much time, so many employees to delegate to. At some point, you begin to become tapped out, and you will have to make a decision And what will you give up so that you can gain something of greater value? Now don't trick yourself right now. Some people say, well, I don't got to give up anything. I have all this extra time. No, you're not. You're using all your time. Whether you're using your time effectively or not is a different thing. So right now, let's say you're sitting down watching Netflix all day. That's something you'll be giving up, right? You'll be giving up Netflix in order to maybe read a book. So the question again, what are you willing to give up in order to reach something of greater value? And the reality is, if you're not willing to give up anything, you will stay where you are. That's not an opinion. That is a factual statement. Hey, it is what it is. If you know me, I'm always going to be real with you. You know, this also accounts for our knowledge as well. I love how Neil deGrasse Tyson talks about it when he said something similar to, the trick is you have to know enough in order to be competent and confident, but not know enough to know that you don't know everything. See, even with our education, we have to be learning consistently, but we have to be willing to take things off the burner. We have to be willing to say, you know, maybe this isn't correct. Maybe I don't know the exact answer in order to take in new information. See, this quote, every day that I give up something of less value to gain something of more value, it applies to everything. I mean, again, I talk about this in one of my mentoring speeches, is because most people just aren't willing to give up anything. They're always focused on what they want. They're taking, never willing to give up anything. Will you give up some time? Are you willing to lose some sleep? Are you going to get up early? Go to sleep late? So you have that extra 30 minutes, hour to work on a project that's important to you? Are you willing to give up some money? Maybe you don't go on that vacation because this training course, that vacation is going to be nice. But this training course, you get this training course and you get promoted, that's an extra $10,000, $5,000. Might be nice, might be worth it. So look, my arm is getting tired. So you see me switching back and forth, but I'm gonna wrap this up. What I want you to do right now is I think there's so many different videos talking about your goals. So I'm going to assume that you have an idea of what you want to reach, what you want for you and your family, your organization. I have an idea for that. That you have an idea of that. But what I'm going to press you right now to do is make a list. What's 5 things that you are willing to give up to reach those goals? 5 things. I want this to be difficult because at some point that thing that is your golden calf, the thing that you just know you never want to give up. At some point, you're going to get an opportunity that's going to call for you to make a decision on, is this something that's important to me? Is it still that important to me? Or is reaching this higher goal that important to me? And you're going to make that decision. If you already have a list right now and you're committed, that decision will be so much easier. So look, this is Alex Tremble from GPS Leadership Solutions. You can find me more information at alextremble.com. If you want to learn how to become an effective networker, look, there's a wonderful course I just developed at alextremble.com. Look at that course. I promise you, if you want to learn how to network and develop relationships with senior executives and other influential individuals, that course will teach you how to do it. As always, if you found this content to be helpful, please click that like, subscribe, notification, whatever it may be. Click a button and reach out to me. Looking forward to hearing from you. As always, stay strong, stay positive, and stay moving.